Three topics for today. Sustainability, and I would like to invite the online guys also talk about sustainability, what is their role, but for us land-based. Poker, which has been in the news quite big recently, and we are going to have a session where Peter will look in his glass crystal ball and predict something about the future. But first, recently Holland Casino won a prize.
Yes.
Which prize?
We did, and we are very proud of it. We are the best European casino operator, and I think it's nice to get this prize, but the reason we did get the prize, I think Holland Casino is aware that innovation is part of the industry to be relevant, also to be more relevant than illegal parties. And I think Holland Casino has a focus on gaming products, innovate them, but also on the customer journey. We have recently opened 2 casinos where you can see the customer journey at the best, I think, in Utrecht and Venlo. And what you see is not only we are offering gaming, but we are offering a leisure concept with a gaming floor and with a shop-in-shop model, with other concepts, which supports, of course, the casino feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tonight you're going to take us on a customer journey in Holland Casino Utrecht. Peter will do the tours, guys, and the rest. Sustainability. I think we have an introduction movie to start with. Can you start the movie?
Holland Casino ontleent zijn bestaansrecht uit de maatschappelijke opdracht. Duurzaamheid krijgt er een steeds belangrijke rol en onze gasten mogen dat ook wel van ons verwachten.
Met de bouw van HC Venlo en HC Utrecht hebben we denk ik echt wel laten zien dat wij duurzaam kunnen bouwen zonder concessies te doen aan de ambiance van onze casino's. Venlo is gebouwd volgens het cradle-to-cradle-principe, maakt dus gebruik van herbruikbare materialen. We hebben het pand op een locatie gezet waarbij rekening is gehouden met de vleermuizenroute. En daarmee is het ook echt een onderdeel geworden van het ecologisch systeem. Venlo maakt ook gebruik van het grijswatersysteem, wat gebruikt wordt voor koeling in het pand en bijvoorbeeld om wc's door te spoelen. Op het dak ligt zonnefolie. We hebben voor de ledgevel geen lampen gekocht, maar daar hebben we licht gekocht. En voor de liftinstallatie hebben we niet de hele liftinstallatie gekocht, maar hebben we eigenlijk de beweging van de liften ingekocht. Daarmee proberen we die leverancier op een andere manier te laten kijken naar de installaties en zo duurzaam mogelijk in te kopen en te leveren. In Utrecht hebben we de BREEAM Excellence Score gehaald. Dat is een hoge score op het gebied van een duurzaamheidsambitie. We hebben hier onder andere 700 zonnepanelen op het dak liggen. De energie die we zelfstandig opwekken, daarvan is het de bedoeling dat we die op termijn teruggeven aan de omgeving en de woningen die hier in de toekomst gebouwd gaan worden. In Utrecht maken we gebruik van warmte- en koudeopslag en kunnen we koelen in de zomer en verwarmen in de winter. En hebben we ook CO2-sturing. Met die CO2-sturing kunnen wij bepalen dat we op rustige momenten minder verse luchttoevoer nodig hebben en daarmee dus energie besparen.
We hebben natuurlijk een prachtige prestatie neergezet, maar dat blijven we ook doen. We hebben bijvoorbeeld Nieuwbouw Groningen, maar we hebben 14 vestigingen waar we continu bezig zijn met verbeteringen, met vervangingen. En daar zal duurzaamheid een hele belangrijke rol in spelen. Well, it's like a lease construction. So
up is 1 and down.
Yeah.
And if I go to the third floor, it's less expensive than 4th floor?
Probably, yes.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I didn't know. It's almost a hygiene factor. You have to be sustainable, have aware of your environmental impact.
Yeah.
How does that affect the business for Holland Casino? Because this will not be cheap to build this.
Well, I think on the long term it is not more expensive than do it on the traditional way, I think. So, like the raise of the energy prices, right now we didn't expect, but I think the total cost of ownership of our new venues will be lower than the traditional buildings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except for the lift movements, what are the things you're most proud of? Or what is the innovation there that's wow? This is really
well, of course, I think one of the innovations we did with Holland Casino was we take a look at the new customers we get in, and of course we take a look at the customer journey. And what we see with new customers, they are attractive to table games because it appeals most to the casino feeling. It appeals most to enjoy together the gaming experience. By the way, I think gaming is something nice, and this morning I didn't get the feeling, but I still believe that gaming is nice, and within our building in Holland Casino, you have a nice experience, I think. But what we saw is there is a hurdle to take when you don't know the rules, when you don't know the rituals which come with playing at the table. And also, our regular players don't want to play with rookies on the table. So with these elements, we started to think we have to create a new zone, a zone where it's easygoing, rules are, it's clear to ask, it's better to learn, more interaction with dealers, more interaction with customers. So we created the next zone, where dealers will give you more support with the game, also supported by electronic devices, with low limits, with a better house percentage, of course, but and I think
why,
that
of course, a better house percentage?
because it's costs more money to take more time for your customers.
So they're worse off than the players at the regular table.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's how it works.
But then, to be totally honest, the next zone was already in the old Holland Casino.
Yes,
Utrecht.
that's true. That's true.
So
that's
what
true.
is the innovation?
Well, that's not
which
the
you did?
innovation. That's not the innovation we did with Utrecht and Holland Casino. But on the bigger plan, Utrecht and Venlo has the shop-in-shop model, I think, and that's more innovative than before. And it's all related to the gaming floor. We have a sports bar in both casinos. Probably in the future something with sports betting, possible, we hope. But it's related to the casino product as well. So, yeah.
Okay. And innovation generally means that you are trying something you didn't do before, and you make mistakes. Share with us, what is the biggest mistake you made?
Well, we did, of course, innovation is a process of trial and error. And I think in the past we focused less on gaming and we focused too much on entertaining. And we brought live entertaining to the gaming floor. And we were disturbing the gaming process because people choose for Holland Casino in the first reason to play with at the table, to play at the slots, and not to go listen to some big artist on the floor. We did build clubs like we were Las Vegas, and these were not successful. It was not really part of who we are. So we learned from that, and I think right now, because we know the added value of a land-based casino is having a gaming experience together, and that's our focus right now. So what we see is table games and electronic table games are growing. The needs of the customer are going that way, I think. So we do a lot of innovation on that part. Like the next zone, it's also based on table games, electronic table games. And I think the future development of the products are somewhere there. It's sometimes hard because regulation between slots and table games are two different regulations. And I think we missed something in the middle. So I hope in the future the regulation will be more functional than technical. So we can do more on the cross-platform.
So more next and less Tino Martin.
Perfect.
Okay. And I hope you opened up the next zone for us tonight. Is it operative?
I think we are drinking there
Going
something.
to open that now. And there is a call now. Open the next zone.
Yeah.
People are coming.
Yeah.
Other thing, poker. World Series of Poker, Master Classics of Poker, a lot of more poker. I think we have a video about poker.
Yeah, let's show a movie.
Another video. Land-based is much more fun.
Zit er heads-up. Han Koerl uit Duitsland tegen Gert-Jan Albers.
Event champion here in Venlo, Mr. Han Koerl.
World Series of Poker. What's the difference? Because Master Classics of Poker was the tournament for Holland Casino for a very long time. What's different with the World Series of Poker and Master Classics?
Well, the difference is World Series of Poker is an international label. The Master Classics of Poker in Amsterdam is our own label. So this brand's release, of course, like other brands we are hosting, because we see right now in the poker market that big tournaments are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So
up to 2,000 or even more participants. This was 971 I saw in the beginning.
Well, 500 on the main event were 540 players.
Okay.
But with re-entries, we went to a higher level. Yeah, yeah. And it was the biggest poker event after for Holland Casino ever. Okay. So after COVID, you see poker is hot and getting hotter every day. Yeah.
Yeah, but because there was a very critical note in one of the news programs. Eén Vandaag was very critical on
well,
poker.
The criticism was, I think, partly justified because the labor market is hard for us in Holland Casino. So recruitment is running over hours. We try to get new employees, new dealers, because right now we can't open every table we want, and also we can't offer poker as we would like to offer poker. Okay. But I think in the future we are building our poker segment, and we'll make it bigger. And I hope also the gaming authority will help us, because I think poker is going to be so big. We can't only do it within our walls of our casinos. Maybe we have to go also outside and do it on a very safe base in other places as well.
Because if you want to scale that, you have to go to 1,000 people, 1,500
yeah,
people, 2,000 people.
It's about tables, I think. I think tournaments with 100 tables in a city like Amsterdam should be quite normal. Okay. Yeah.
And then maybe a critical question: how do you marry your sustainability and environmental impact whilst at the same moment flying in players from all over the world to play of cards?
That's the choice of international players, of course. We are responsible for our own choice, and we want to take care of our environment.
Okay. Any announcements on new tournaments coming up?
Probably soon, probably soon. I think we have almost every label we host, and I'm not going to tell you when or which label we get, but I hope in a few years we have all the labels we can host. But of course, in November we have, for us, the Master Classics of Poker again. Yeah,
and you said, you pointed out that getting staff to work at the tables is very hard. How do you balance that with your legal obligation to offer? Because that's what Holland Casino has to do. They have to offer games because there has to be a national offer. Yeah. And if you can't get the staff, how do you match those two?
Well, that's always a hard struggle, because we are not maximizing our revenues. We try to offer as much as possible. So right now we did a decision to offer poker in every region of the Netherlands, but not in every casino. But I hope in the future the demand is good enough to host also in every casino of Holland Casino poker. But we need staff, of course, and it has to be at least break even for us. But when it's break even, we can do it, and we will do it.
Okay, that's nice running a business on a break even point. Okay, we've got some more minutes to look into the future. We heard this morning talks about future of advertising and gaming, future of regulations. In your crystal ball, on a couple of topics, what do you see going different? I know you're not fully involved with online, but still at least in around that.
Yeah.
Where is online going for Holland Casino?
For Holland Casino, where online is going,
Yeah.
I think it's for us. We have to be online. It makes our company complete as a casino company. I see a lot of difficulties, and I felt it this morning again because I almost lost the great feeling of working in this industry. So I think taking care of customers is very important. We do it for 45 years in the land-based situation as well, and I think when Holland Casino started at the beginning, there were problems as well. I think so. I think the industry will get more. Will get on a higher level during time. So I think anti-money laundering and responsible gaming will be a bigger subject in the future for the casino and also for the land-based casino as well. What we see is regulation is getting tighter and tighter for us as well. Mm-hmm. But I see also developments where you can enjoy your gaming, and that's where we are. I think we try to make it a nice environment where you can join the gaming experience together. And I think we have to be more flexible with products. And what I see is also that the slot industry was not really collaborating with each other, and that helps us not as a casino operator with different platforms and different to handle. And I think the slot casinos in the Netherlands has the same issues as well. Maintenance is very difficult. But I see the International Gaming Association trying to get standards in the market, like the Gaming Two Systems Protocol, which will help us to be more flexible, also with maintenance. And I think also our regulator can be positive about it because they can monitor the business better than before in the slot industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the slot industry, you said use the card so everybody can be monitored?
Probably that's the future, of course. Okay. Yeah.
That's an interesting topic, but that's a whole different topic now. To the policymakers, we saw the Ministry of Justice being present here. If you would want to give the policymakers, the people in The Hague, an advice, what should they focus on? What's the blind spot they're missing now, or they're not paying enough attention to?
Well, I think we have to be clear that the regulation is very traditional right now. It's technical focused, and I think it will help if you take more a functional look at the regulation to see what developments we can support on a safe base, with responsible gaming, but on a safe base to see what's possible to offer our customers. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I think that was it for me. 1 minute left. Willem?
Arjen, Peter, thank you for joining us on stage.
Thank you.